Alright guys, 505RC with you guys again, another episode to show you how it came out, the final setup of everything, wheelbase, all that stuff, what I'm running. And then I'm going to do a video later on today of crawling with it to show you just how well the Micro Mamba X castle system works. It's really good. I'm rather impressed not being censored, how well the clogging is to a minimum of when you're crawling. But here you go guys, here's a view with these guys on it. As you can see, I got the wheelbase dead on now. The back's a little further back, but not by much. Looks normal to me. Let's do a down the side view for you guys. See how well the tires fill it out, front and back. I don't have the body exactly perfectly straight on this guy, but as you can see, the rear doesn't suck in as much as it used to. And then here's this side with these tires. I got more votes for these tires. Well, I got a tie, I should say, on these ones versus these guys. The only reason kind of why I want to go with these more is because it has better tread. They do better in the sand. I live out here in the desert, so these are better than kind of like a Falcon or BFG knockoff version of BFG Good Wrench. Plus these are aluminum, so they're weighted. And I don't know, I like both looks, but that's the look there with that guy on that side. And then here's the look again, as I knock the body off with the stock barrage rims and tires on it. I think it looks pretty sharp. Let's do a visual of the interior per se under the body. If I can get the body to stay up over there. Alright guys, here's the layout. Little simple battery tray, the stock deadbolt tray off of this guy on here, because I have a relocated battery mount that drops the battery down. As you can see, drops it nice and right with the chassis, I guess you could say, versus staking up like that high stock it used to be. But anyway, here's a simple layout of what I got going on it. I put the SCX10 deadbolt axles on here and shocks on it. I put it at the top just so it lowers the chassis and the body down to the proper ride height as it would be on a real Jeep. So that's why they're kind of like bowed out, the shocks, but doesn't affect the performance. I messed around with it a little bit yesterday and it does just fine. But I have sticky weights on the axles too for this guy. I'll move this battery strap out of the way for you guys. Here's the Micro Mamba X brushless motor, not censored. There's a little plate. I flipped the plate upside down to mount the ESC under the truck, due to the fact of the body would not clear if I mounted the ESC on top of that plate. So I mounted it upside down to give it the smooth surface that we need to accommodate this. But there it is right under. It's waterproof, so it won't matter that it's down there. I have the stock deadbolt drive shafts on it. I just trimmed that front one down on both ends of the drive shaft so it would have travel up and down in the front end and such. But that's the setup, guys. $35 Savox servo, the Micro Mamba X Run 2.3S LiPo. I can fit a full-size pack under there, barely, but it fits. But yeah, I got about the same equal amount of votes on these rims and tires versus these rims and tires. But I think I'm going to go with these maybe. I might test out these ones today too. I'll probably bring them with me and test them out just to see how much real difference there is, just for new beginners, to see how much of a difference aluminum versus just a plastic and street tire, like an all-terrain tire, not really an off-road tire like the pit bulls are. Even these growlers are more aggressive that are on my wife's truck than the stock barrage tires, as you can see. So I don't know, we'll see though. I'll do a comparison for you guys and run it, and we'll go from there. But there you go, guys. There's a nice little inside look, if you will, of the barrage Rubicon Jeep. I'm gonna get Rubicon stickers for it, so it'll say Rubicon on the hood and all that cool stuff like a real Jeep. I gotta paint these hinges black. I gotta paint the hinges black on the hood right here. Still got quite a bit of work. I gotta do the light system in it, which I have a whole nother batch of lights to do, turn signals, dims, like fog lights, brights, or whatever, and tail lights, and turn signals all the way around the whole thing. I might wire in a plate light too for the back, and then it has a plate right there for the front. I don't know if we can read that. It says don't mess with my Jeep, but or screw with my Jeep, but the camera doesn't want to focus. But then I have this other one that's just like a warning or attention, it says. But maybe I'll do a license plate light here. I want to do these two as parking lights, just like in the front and stuff. And then up here is gonna be hard because it has this little one here, but on real Jeeps it don't have that, as far as I remember. So I'm gonna probably sand that off. I kind of want to paint these fender wells black, or fender flares, I mean, black too, but not too sure, you know. Just a couple ideas running through my mind, and want to kind of scale it up a little bit more for you guys and for myself. And there you go, guys. There's an inside look of the setup and the complete product of the build. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode later on today.